Yo, Joe, and welcome to Watch Us Lose, where we are again playing GI Joe, the deck building game. This week, Mission 1, the mass device. I'm Rob.
I'm Scott.
I'm Eric. Oh, and I'm bumping in. I'm Eric, interrupting Eric.
Well, welcome back, Eric. Welcome back, Scott. Thank you guys for coming and joining in. I know that we have streamed this scenario before, but I'm still enamored with this game, and I've been really curious to let it go with a 3-player, and so I'm really excited to get all 3 of us on board to give this a shot. And so I hope that you guys are on board with this too. And let's go, give Cobra what for. So we're going to be doing the Mission 1, the mass device. Scott, you mind telling us what we're in store for today?
Absolutely. So Mission 1, the mass device, is a classic GI Joe storyline reimagined into card game form. Cobra is set to demonstrate the power of their insidious laser device that can melt cities in minutes and teleport their armies anywhere in the world in the blink of an eye. The Joes will need to thwart Cobra's efforts to gain the rare elements required to power the device, find their secret temple, and destroy the device before it's too late.
Now, if I can, this sounds like too many technologies into one device.
Yes.
Not wrong.
It is a death ray and a teleporter, and what else can it do?
I don't remember what else, but I'm even just those two, a death ray and teleporter.
Yeah.
Like one or the other would be a world-shattering technology. But yeah, let's make it both. Why not?
Right. I mean, aren't you going to get like melted while you're teleporting if you're being sent in this beam?
That would be my problem with it. If Cobra Commander said, oh, okay, I want you to use our teleporter that's also a death ray, I would have pause. I would say, is the button between death ray and teleporter clearly marked? I want to make sure that button is very clearly labeled, because I know who the guys we work with, and I know that this is going to be a problem.
So we'll sort of go over the rules as we come up, because this time we know how to play, and we're going to play by all the rules correctly, right?
Sure.
But in brief, we have 9 story missions in this deck here. The first turn, we don't have to worry about them, but after this, at the start of each player's turn, another one's going to come out if we haven't defeated the first one. We have to get through all 9 of these and pass the final one in order to win. So far in our 2-player games, we've not done that in either scenario. So maybe this time is the charm. And we have to do that before this threat marker works all the way up the Cobra to the top space, or before the deck here runs out, or before all of these cards in the display are filled up by the Cobra battalion. So that's another way that we can lose, because in a cooperative game, you got to have a lot of ways to lose. All right.
For good players, maybe. For us, I think 1 would have sufficed.
So also in a 3-player game, we do not get to use the reserve. That's for solo and 2 players, because we have too many resources at our disposal with 3 players, apparently. if you can believe
Okay.
that. So we have selected our starting leaders, and we're going to shuffle them into our decks, draw up our 5 cards. And that's not what I like to see in a starting hand.
Oh gosh, no.
We'll give Eric a moment to
Can you
just
see
sort of
these?
catch up. I can see them.
Yep.
Okay.
It's open hand.
I that's what was confusing me. I was like, I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah, no, we're
Right.
set up so that all these hands are open in public. So we get
Pretty
one
low,
turn
one
to sort of build up our stuff before we have to start dealing with the baddies. Scott, you are our first player.
Oh crap.
So why don't you go ahead and take it away?
Oh boy. All right. See, this is where I don't know what to do.
Well, basically buy stuff.
Buy
Yep.
stuff. And the buying is what's in the stars?
That's right. So your purchase power is the stars.
All right.
And then
so here's what I got. I got 4 dudes.
Yep.
4 Joes. So 4 Joes would give me 4 buying power.
Keep in mind that when you buy guys, they also have stars on them, and that's buying power in the future.
Yeah.
Yep. And there is also all the way on the left the service rifle, which can always be bought
Oh, right.
and give us a little extra purchase power.
So what's our first? Our first mission is martial arts and explosives.
It's
So
not up
I'm
there.
gonna buy expert training. So if I've got a
Okay.
leader, you get +2 buying power. I think that's a good early purchase.
So that's going to go on the top of your deck. So you're going to get it immediately next turn. So then you also play or discard anything left in your hand, such as the comms, which makes a little more sense in a 3-player game.
What comes do again? I remember that.
It's useless in a 2-player.
Discard 1 uncovered card from the lineup and replace it. Or target a teammate with 3 fewer cards in his hand. Draws 1 card. So if it was not useful for Rob because he's always going first.
Well, it was
Well,
not useful in a 2-player game because everyone always had their full hand of cards. In a 3-player, that's a little less likely to happen.
All right.
All right,
So
so
I draw up now, correct?
yep, at the end of your turn, draw back up to 5.
All right. There we
So
go.
we're still looking for martial arts and explosives, which has not come out. So I have a whopping 3 purchase power. So one thing I could do with my comms is discard something expensive like Hawk. Now, he's expensive because he's a good card. He's a
Yep.
leader. He's got 4 marksman, 3 stealth. If you're the active player, it's 2+2 wild skill. So
He's very good.
He is very good, but we're not going to be able to buy him for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm wondering if you guys would mind if I use my comms to discard him and replace it with the hopes of getting something that might be a little more useful in the immediate.
I would. Oh, go ahead.
See, my opinion on these games is on some games, you know how they say, sometimes they say, there's no bad moves, just go with your gut. In this game, they're all bad moves, so
Yep.
pick whatever bad move you want to do.
All right.
We're going to regret, if you don't get rid of him, we're going to regret it, and if you do get rid of him, we're going to regret it, so...
Are you on board with that, Scott?
I'm okay with that. It's either that or barbecue. So, is my feeling.
Yeah, I mean, barbecue. Well, we do have another cheap vehicles.
And that's sort of was my thinking there.
You know,
Right.
I agree, and we do have another two. So I will, in fact, this time use it on barbecue. So I'm gonna drop that into my discard pile. And we get a detonator. Target player may destroy one card in their discard pile. Although the reason...
You grabbed the whole...
Sorry? I grabbed
You
the
grabbed
whole...
the whole deck. I think you just actually drew the bottom card, but
Well,
be as it may, that's what you got.
all right. So I still can only buy a 2-cost thing.
There's one 3
Oh,
cost.
there is a 3. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go for lift ticket. Diffuse doesn't get used. I spent these 3, so I'm gonna go ahead and discard them and draw my 5 cards. And
Ooh.
Eric, you're up.
So I will take note that Ram that just came out is tank vehicle, which matches tank vehicle on the first mission,
Oh, there we go.
which will give you a wild skill.
Yep. So, and Ram is technically he's a
Yep.
transport.
Yeah,
So
and
he'll go
but
into
he
the
you only get one.
Yeah, only one guy gets to go with
Ram.
him.
That is down. What?
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have 4.
Yep.
I'm kind of annoyed you got rid of barbecue because I was like, well, he has good buying power. That was my thought on that. My skill becomes wild. So I can either get Ram and a stealth and a service rifle, or I can get a drone strike.
Mm-hmm.
Which they're both nice. Or I could get Ram and Muskrat. And Muskrat, roll 5 dice for each. Muskrat's not bad in that he gives you a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
If it's on the mission.
Although
he
has
basically
no buying power, which is tough at the start of the game.
He has no buying power, and yeah. I wanted to. I'm annoyed you got rid of Muskrat, frankly.
Well, then you shouldn't have said there's no bad decisions.
Oh, no, I said they're all bad decisions, Rob.
Yeah,
Were you not paying attention? I said no matter what you do, we're going to be annoyed with it. And there we are.
I didn't say no matter what we do, you would be annoyed with
it. So I am proven correct. So I'm going to take Ram because that goes on the top of my deck and it can just get...
Nope, that actually goes into the hangar because he's a transport.
I thought last time we were mixing them into our deck.
Not the vehicles, and he counts as a vehicle.
Okay, so I'm taking Ram. It counts as a vehicle.
Once they're used on a mission.
More gear.
Yeah, that's a good
Tranquilizer Dart. That would have been useful against bloody Zartan.
Yeah.
But, well, I only have 2 left, and it's either Muskrat or the service rifle. I'm going to take the service rifle.
All right.
For the buying power. Put that on top of my deck. The rest... That's not how it's done. Oh, okay, that's sort of how it's done. Yeah.
All right.
Goes into my discard, and then I hit 5, right?
There you go. And
Yep.
My service rifle and comes.
All right, so at the end of the round, we check if there are any penalties for the story missions, card effect, or threat meter. There aren't any story missions or card effects yet. The threat meter is in the blue, and so then after we do all that, it's going to go up here to the green, and the game really begins at this point. So now we're at the start of Scott's turn, There is no story mission in play. So you're going to bring the prevent the satellite launch over, and you're going to let us know what it does.
Prevent the satellite launch. If Cobra is able to launch the satellite into space, their device can pinpoint any target in the world. At the end of each player's turn, they gain 1 Cobra
All right,
trooper.
so those serve to sort of block
We
up
need-
our hands and make things unpleasant.
Yeah. We will need 5 for success on martial, and the skills are martial arts and explosives. If and let's see, the vehicle type is tank, and the is this the complication cards? That's a 1.
That's right. So what I'm going to do is not flip them over like that. I am going to, and I know this is going to be a pain, but I'm going to cover up the skills so we have to keep looking at it and remember there's a complication there.
Okay. Oh, right.
All right, so I do
All right.
have Scarlet, who has martial arts 2
Oh,
in my hand.
okay. Well, that's good because I don't have either of those. So I guess, and if
And-
I attack, does my damage isn't going to stay, is it? Right?
You're no, you either succeed or you fail. And
Right.
If you
So I don't
fail,
wanna-
have things happen.
Right.
Right. So I don't want to attempt and fail,
Right.
just for the sake of attempting.
It-
Because here's, let's lay it out on the table. I've got, I got my leader, Duke. I can put 1 GI from my discard pile into my hand. So let's do that. And then I can lay him out. So that gives me those guys. So I mean, I would have 4 attack, but that's not really a lot of, if I took the vamp, that's not a big guarantee there.
Right. So
Not feeling good.
right. So with Scarlet, we could get that to a 5, which still, I think you need like half again as many dice in this game.
Yeah. All right. So I'll use these for buying power. I have my expert training, and so I have a leader. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buying power.
I mean, you can get the killer whale, which
So
is a nice card.
Or you can take Hawk.
or I can take Hawk, which so coming up
Or you can
is,
take Hawk, which is a very nice card.
yeah, tracker attack. And no specific vehicle type. So yeah, I think I'm going to take Hawk since I can pull this off. He goes on the top of my deck. Take these. Let's do that. Oh, that bring them up nicely. Discard those. Discard the useless diffuse card because I have no side missions.
Now you get a
it's
Cobra
interesting.
Trooper because of this.
Yeah.
Yep, so Cobra Trooper goes into your discard pile.
All right. Alrighty. And there's my turn.
All right.
That's
So I've got martial arts 2 and a reroll. 2, 3, 4, 5. I also don't think. Let's see. If I sent Scarlet in with Ram, that would still just be a 4. So I don't see any way to move forward on this either. So are people in agreement with that?
well, you've got a reroll. I have a reroll. I can help you with my reroll, correct?
We'd have to take the
If
vamp.
you send a person on the mission.
Yeah, you'd have to send a Joe
Oh.
on the mission.
Oh, okay.
If you sent two Joes on the mission,
Yeah.
I can give you one card back. Because I have comms, which is useless.
Well, that is what the use is for.
Yeah, this is the use. But I'm saying I have it, so.
But I still don't know. I mean, what are we looking at? 2, 3, 4, 5 dice with 2 rerolls? That's not good odds. All right, so I don't think I'm going to go on a mission.
Okay.
I wish I could bank Scarlet for a turn or 2.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Although with lift ticket, I could draw a card. So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe. But no. I don't have enough skill for that to matter. All right, so I've got 4 purchase power. I'm gonna take the drone strike.
Okay. Yeah, because then you can give someone wild skill. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Stalker. There's a martial arts.
6. I can't buy that.
Ooh, and if he's the only mission, +3 wild. So now there.
That would have him and the
And the
vamp
ram.
Yeah,
And the
that's a
ram.
great combo.
That's a great combo. But I can't afford him.
Well, not right now. All right, so what's the order of this? All right, so I get the trooper first. All right. Eric, you're up.
Well, I mean, I could fail the mission. I have 2 Joes, and I could send them out, but that doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
No.
So I have a purchase power of 4. Oh. That's not bad. That's not bad. I am going to take the tranquilizer packets.
Yeah. And we get a pilot ace.
Okay.
So get a trooper and then draw.
A trooper. Shuffle him in, right?
Goes in your discard pile.
It goes in my discard pile. How did you get a trooper in your hand then?
Because I had to reshuffle before I drew cards, like you're about to do.
Oh, okay, I see. So I have to reshuffle.
Well, not
Oh,
yet.
draw,
No.
draw cards first.
Draw cards first.
Okay. I draw cards.
Right.
And
so
then
you
I
need 3 more, so now you're going to reshuffle.
cannot.
You got it. And then draw 3. There you go.
Okay. Well, that's a solid hand.
All right. And so now still no story mission, card effects. So the threat meter, it's on the green. And during the green at the end of the round, it goes up 1. And then after the threat meter goes, it always goes up 1 more. All right. Where
Not
are we at,
going well.
Scott?
Well, weird things are not good. So I've got a Joe and a Hawk. I can re-roll a die. Got my diffuse side mission thing, which is ridiculous. I got the comms.
All right.
But do we team up now?
So I can't use my drone strike unless it's my turn because it doesn't have the mission symbol on it. And Eric doesn't have a great candidate for using it. So
Or do we wait for your turn? Because then you can use your drone strike. Maybe I can help add something to the mission.
that's what I'm thinking, but it will give you another trooper. But on the other hand, the rest of you, I mean, your hand kind of sucks right now, so...
It does. It does. No doubt. And yeah, I wish I could hold on to the reroll, but I can't. So I guess I'll just buy something with 3 buying power.
All right.
You can also discard something with comms if you think everything up there is too expensive or garbage.
How's everybody feel about Wild Bill here? I don't even know what the yellow thing. Yellow.
The yellow. If you are in the yellow area, you automatically get 1 extra success. So he's not bad. He gets 3 on any mission, and if you're in the yellow, you get 5, and he has 3 buying power. So he's not horrible.
Right. We'll keep
however, if you did take Stalker, he would get 3 martial arts next turn when we go up against.
I can't afford Stalker.
You can't. No, he's talking about
what's a discard? Oh, then yeah.
I'm talking about discarding. So I won't get rid of Wild Bill. I won't get rid of Stalker. If somebody could possibly afford him, he's going to be good for the next mission.
Yeah, I'm about to buy Stalker.
Great.
All right.
I have enough.
So I'm going to buy. I think I'm going to buy Muskrat.
Yeah.
For the 5 dice, like that's a decent
not bad.
chance.
I've gotten lucky on that before.
All right. We'll buy Muskrat.
It's a pity that nothing here is worth
Discard that.
because I'm gonna...
So still, let's see what comes up. Spirit and Freedom. All right. Do you want me to discard this thing? That's another 5er. It's really only. Geez, it's strong buy card, but
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's always the price. You know, it's always.
But I should get rid of something here.
Detonator would let you get rid of comms. That's.
But again,
Yeah.
3 players, comms is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get rid of this. Let's go. Let's try and get another smaller card out for everybody. Oh, geez. Oh,
That is not a smaller card.
Not helpful. So there was my comms, and then my other cards are useless. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Oh, and put another Cobra Trooper
yes.
in your discard pile. All right.
You gonna try to get rid of the trooper?
Possibly in a moment. So now I think it's time to go on this mission because Scarlet's going to give me 2 dice. We can bring in Muskrat, who might get some hits, but I'll be able to use the drone strike to turn his 3 stealth into 3 whatever we need. So that's 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7. I don't know if you have anyone that's interesting to throw in, or it doesn't.
If I throw anyone in, I
keep it for the
cannot buy
Yep.
Striker.
Yep. All right. So finally, we're going to go on our first mission of the night.
That took a while.
Yeah. So we're going to take the Vamp. We have to choose a vehicle to go on the mission. I'm going to take the Vamp. I'm going to take Scarlet. Are you willing to put in a second Joe so that I can at least throw a die at the trooper?
I am okay with that.
All
I
right.
will do that for you.
So I will play the drone strike. I'm going to choose one Joe on this mission. Their highest skill becomes wild. We'll choose Muskrat for that.
Yeah.
So now I'm rolling.
Isn't this other Joe going too?
Yes.
All right.
So that's
Should
looking
you roll
okay.
the 5 dice for Muskrat first?
No. I think we have to reveal the complication first.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
All right. So, story mission, re-roll 1 hit. I think that where we're at, that's not going to be that bad.
Okay.
All right. So, each of these little star symbols is a hit. Some of these dice have 2. Let's see how we do.
You want me to do my? I'm gonna.
Oh,
need,
yeah. Roll the 5 first. Thank you.
Well, that sucks.
Yep. That's
All right.
Right. But maybe you got all the
That's-
zeros out of the way.
Yeah, that's how things go in this for us. So,
Ready?
all right. Oh, there we go. 1, 2,
Not
3, 4,
bad.
5, 6.
6. We just
But
made
you gotta
it.
re-roll 1 hit.
That's fine. So, you know what? I'll let Scott have all the glory. I'll re-roll my hit.
Still
Hey.
a hit.
All right. All right. So that was resolved and gets discarded. We succeeded. So the threat goes down 2, which is nice. This is going to go in our success pile up here. Now, Scott, you discard your Joes. And
Okay.
mine gets set aside. Then I'm going to start another mission. Actually, hold on. What am I at? 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 5 isn't interesting. I could get the killer whale with it.
Oh, well, it's not bad.
All right, so I will keep my GI instead of churning it. And then I'm going to roll 1 die looking for 1 success to get rid of this Cobra Trooper. No!
Oh.
All right. So if this card's not defeated by the end of your turn, discard it. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5. I will... Oh, I should have been selfish and just taken the detonator. But I will take the killer whale. We won't need it for a while, probably. So we'll put that right into the hangar. And shipwreck will come out. So my turn ends. These all get discarded along with the Cobra Trooper. There are no end of turn effects. So that's it for me. So Eric, you're going to start your turn, and the first thing you have to do is draw the new story card.
Okay, the new story card is here.
Yep,
I drew the whole deck.
it does
That's
happen.
not what I
There
wanted
you
to do.
go.
Okay. Decode Cobra's secret transmissions. The Joes have intercepted a strange broadcast signal of unknown origin. They need to decode it before the transmission ends. Place 1 star token at the space 3 above the threat marker. If the threat marker reaches this star, the mission immediately fails.
So 1, 2, 3. Did I count that right?
Yep, that's going to go quickly.
That's going to go very quickly. Okay. And yeah. So that's that, and there's 1 complication card.
Yep.
And the skills on here are tech and tracker. And I don't have any of those.
Nope.
I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't forget to draw your hand back up, Rob.
That's not good enough for anything. I'm just spending. So Stalker, I would get 6 dice for Stalker if he's the only one on the mission.
That's right.
Um,
If it's one of those skills, yes.
Yeah. Wild Bill, I get 4 dice if I'm in the yellow.
Right.
He's nice, but since this is directly related and this has a 5, and
But remember Ram. Stalker
Ram
pairs well with Ram.
if there was a tank symbol, there is not.
On this, there will be more.
Yeah. Stalker does pair well with Ram, and we do have Ram, so I'm going to take Stalker.
Because when that combo happens, you're going to be so happy.
If that combo happens, but yes. I forgot I could also buy my leader.
Oh, that's right. That. If you have 6 purchase, you can promote your leader if it's in play.
And he is in play. Yeah,
well, you don't have to spend the 6.
Yes, you do. I mean, yes.
Oh, okay. It's either or.
Yeah, it is a purchase.
How do you collect up cards together? Is it right click? Yes, right click. There we go. All right, that's all I can do, I guess.
Alrighty.
So at the end of the turn, end of the round, nothing particularly happens. There are no weird things in, so we're just gonna pump up 1 and then 1.
We gotta defeat this round, or
yeah.
Well, so the fail is 1 threat, and the next complication gets, or the next story gets another complication. I don't know how horrible that is. And it will get us through the mission. We do have to plow through these somehow.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have 3 buying power. So that's not going to get me a whole lot. But
how does inspiration work? Each player who reveals a leader from their hand draws a card on a single mission. Is that how it works?
So it actually doesn't even. Well, I guess it has to be on a mission. But if it's your turn and you have it, you can play it at any time during your turn, and then any of the 3 of us who has a leader in their hand says, "I've got a leader in my hand," and gets a card.
Oh, just have to say they have a leader in there. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you have to show it and prove it, but you don't have to do anything else with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Not horrible.
I don't know. That one's tough. That one's tough. I'm gonna instead take Shipwreck and Polly.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I was gonna take Shipwreck and Polly, but instead I'm gonna take Ace, because vehicles is coming up next.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
The Skyhawk.
so I might aim to buy the Skyhawk to pair with Ace.
Ooh.
And the next thing. And so I'm almost thinking we go ahead and just get this over with and fail it.
I didn't drop my hand. I don't even know what I'm doing. I have Stalker, GI Joe. I got the.
Tracker and martial arts. That's 3.
Oh, good.
All right. So, Eric, are you interested in sending Stalker along to help me try this one?
Fine.
None of this helps. All right, so we're just gonna go with the.
I mean, Stalker. Is martial arts on here? Tracker and tech, and Stalker has Tracker. Okay.
Tracker.
Okay.
Although, oh god. Well, I can't save lift ticket for the next turn. All right. It just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
So I'll send these 3 guys to go do to decode Cobra's secret transmission.
So it's just 3?
Well, I was leaving space for Stalker to come with.
Then it makes more sense for Stalker just to go on his own, because he gets 3 plus 3.
Okay. I mean, okay.
And then I get to spend him. That's the point.
All right. So there are no side missions to do. So I guess I'm just gonna buy stuff. Buy the Skyhawk. Because I'm a team player. Alright, that's all I got then.
So if I take Ram clogs up my hand, right?
He will go into your discard pile as soon as he comes out. He will go back into the hangar.
But it's one less draw. If I just take the vamp, it always returns.
Yes.
And Ram doesn't give me anything on this mission, right?
That is correct.
And if I fail, it adds another complication.
To
But
the
if
next,
the thing goes
to the next story card, it will add another
Oh, okay.
complication.
But we're gonna fail it anyways if you don't
Right.
complete
it's still a fail. Okay, yeah. All right. I'm gonna fail this. There's no way I can get this. So
Just talk me into it.
There's no way I could have done it with you. It's just now it's all on me, so that's fine. Yeah, nothing else helps me here. I'll take
your
the
Cobra.
and that gives me 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So here's 3 and 6. I have no rerolls. I have no anything. I
See,
can't do.
if you'd come with me, we would have at least had a reroll.
I didn't know you had a reroll.
All right, well, flip over the complication.
All right, let's flip over the complication. Surprise attack plus, and so that does that mean we fail?
Yep.
If the front marker reaches it, the mission immediately fails. Well, that's
Okay.
unfortunate.
Well, that was annoying.
I mean, there's no mission to do.
Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have known better. What is wrong with me? Why did I do that? I knew that was going to happen. All right, fine.
All right, so when that fails, threat goes up by 1, so we're now in the yellow, and we're going to get an extra complication for the next one.
All right. So I'm also going to try to deal with this Cobra Trooper. I am going to send a single Joe. It's a side mission, so I'll use my service rifle that gives me +1 wild. Oh, I should have done this first. If I passed this, I could have reduced the threat. And then, oh well.
It's okay. We're not supposed to be good at these games.
And I fail anyway.
You failed it.
Okay,
Nope, it goes,
so
it's discarded.
Yeah, he discarded it.
in my discard pile.
Your hand. Yep. Sorry.
Okay, so I have 2, 1, and 2, so I have 5 buying power. And look at all those 4s and 7s and 6s. Okay. The next mission is using vehicles. So Cutter has a vehicle of 3, which is not bad. Only buy power of 1. Wild Bill would have been nice to buy, but I can't quite afford him. Inspiration, yeah. And all right.
Eric, don't buy based on the next mission. I am going to probably attempt it on my turn.
But do I just buy the detonator because it's...
I would say detonator or inspiration. I mean, Cutter still isn't a bad card.
Well,
you might still need vehicles or techs, but just presume that you're not going to get it to the next one.
You know what we're going to do?
Another service
This
rifle?
may be a stupid thing. Service rifle and inspiration, so I'll have a guaranteed 4 on my next turn.
Okay.
And guaranteed that I'll have a buying power of at least 4, and maybe I can get something worthwhile.
All right.
Shark. Interesting.
All right. So at the end of Eric's turn, we get, because we're in a yellow, a complication. And it goes up 1.
No. So many complications.
Yeah. Go ahead, Scott.
Oh, yep. So here's the new mission. Let me read the new mission. Rescue the scientist. The scientist responsible for the mass device technology should know how to counteract its effects. But the scientist is in Cobra's clutches. Add complications to this mission equal to the number of players. At the end of each round, each player gains a Cobra Trooper. So there's going to be 5 complications.
Yep.
Holy cow, that's painful.
So, well, all right. Well, that's okay. We're going to go on a mission. We're going to take the Skyhawk.
Yep.
I've got Ace. It's going to fly the Skyhawk. I've got Duke. And got,
That's all you can fit in
unfortunately,
a
this
Skyhawk.
Cobra Trooper off to the side.
Right.
I
But-
can take. Oh no, I can't. Do we have? Does there happen to be another person out there that could help on this mission of vehicles or
I
stealth?
only
You have no
GIs.
space. You have only two. Skyhawk is a two-person vehicle. You only can put 2 people in.
Yeah, well, I would take. Yeah, I would take Duke out if you had something better.
I have
So-
nothing that can help. I have basic GIs and no mission cards.
What is this?
Okay.
Hold on. What is it's vehicles or stealth? What do I have?
You've got nothing.
Oh, that's right. I got nothing. Except I got a reroll. You know what?
You want to
I
put your
am
GI
going-
in just for the reroll?
I'm gonna put my GI in for the reroll
Okay.
because there's nothing up here that costs 5, and maybe I'll regret that because by the time it gets to me, something will cost 5. But whatever.
Okay then. So Ace has 2 for vehicles. Plus he
Yep.
gets 1
Because you're
wild
in the air.
still.
Yep.
being in the air. The Skyhawk is going to get 3 for vehicles. And then your GI gets us 1.
Yep.
All right.
Let's
But
start flipping over computations.
we have to find out, what kind of garbage. Side mission. Uh-oh. So how's this one going to work? Does that come to me?
Nope. So we're going to reveal them all, and then we resolve the complications in the order of our choosing. The precision strikes we assign to a player, and we get to choose which player we assign them to.
Okay. Another precision
Yep.
strike. Ugh. Another precision.
So I swear to God, this is good.
Actually, I think you're right. Right. Put Major Blood into play.
That's the one that's not great.
That's less than
Flip over I'll flip over the last one. And then story mission, discard 1 Joe from this mission. So that's what sucks.
Yep.
So one of the Joes, either Ace or the GI, has to be discarded.
It's got to be the GI.
That was.
Oh.
Yep.
That was way
So
Yeah, well.
that takes care of captured. Then Major Blood is into play. So this is a group mission. He's an officer. At the start of each player's turn, place a Cobra battalion on an uncovered card in the lineup with a cost of 5 or more. That's a hassle, but at this point that isn't disastrous. So we put him in that card there. So now we have to assign these precision strikes. I got crap in my hand, but I'm happy to take. You know what? I can take the Rattler attack because I'll be able to use the Skyhawk again.
All right.
And
I'm happy to take the drone strike because I plan on promoting my Joe and he's got recon.
Okay.
Does that work for you, Eric, to take tech martial arts?
I
security?
can't do anything right now, so sure, why not? I have no Joes.
I mean, the only other option is for me to take this, so at least you don't force us up the track on your turn, if that's the case. Right?
Then you might force us up the track on your turn, right?
Oh, at the end of your next turn.
Right.
Next
So
turn. So it's not this
Yeah.
turn.
Oh,
actually, hold on. Let me take, because that's another airplane one, right? And what does
Yeah.
it take? Recon and stealth. So
Recon
yeah,
and
so I'll
stealth.
take that as well, and I'll just spend the turn flying an airplane. I got 2 Joes, so I'll have 4 and 3 dice on each of these.
All right. So if I take this, it's going to go off at the end of my turn.
No. Isn't it next turn?
No, not that one.
Oh, not that one.
Oh,
At the end
I
of your
can,
turn.
but I can actually go. I mean, I can try going for it this turn.
Yeah, you'll have 2 dice.
Yeah. I'm wondering if you should give me. I'm wondering if you should give me the recon stealth one because I have Duke still, and I can do that as a side mission this turn.
Okay.
Right.
And then, I mean, I can just roll a die and hope on the override.
Yeah. I feel like that's better chances than the other way around.
All right.
Just guessing. I don't know. Think I is one better than the other? Maybe not at this point. Oh, all right.
Recon. Because RAM does give +3 recon.
Oh. So do you want it? Do you want that instead then? You want to trade back?
Yeah, so I can do any 2 of them.
Well, remember one of them is next turn.
So you take this one with.
Good
Yeah,
Duke?
but the end of my next turn is going to be on my next turn.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
if you miss the drone strike, that gives you a whole other turn.
Hold another turn. Okay.
To give it a shot.
Got it. Okay. All that said, we're still at a 4. So there's that.
Yeah.
And I got 6 dice. Let's see.
Reroll the cracked one.
Oof.
Reroll that one.
Nah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That sucks.
All right, so that fails.
Yeah.
So threat's going to go up by 2, and each player gains 1 Cobra Trooper. So take a Trooper into your discard pile. Is this me?
That's what I need.
Yeah. That's
All right.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
We
All
ain't
right,
doing great here, guys.
Set the ace aside. Now I'm going to take Duke.
I'm going to say that Bill showed up in the room, and I think he just jinxed that roll.
Oh.
Well, I mean, logically, Bill has been at most of our games, and we have rolled horribly at most of our games. I'm just saying. Either Bill is jinxing us, or the far more improbable explanation is that we just suck. So I don't know. You can choose your own reality on that one.
Yeah. So because I played Duke, I do get to take a GI or a Joe,
Not a Joe,
and put
a
him
GI.
into my hand. A GI, sorry, a GI into my hand. I've done that. This is recon, so it's going to be 2 plus 3 is 5. which, based on the last roll, not great odds, but see how we do. What the? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. So Ram
Goes
is
into your
going to
discard
end up in
pile.
my. Yep.
Yeah,
All right. Set that aside. And now I'm going to take 2 GIs and. Shit. Do I take the Skyhawk
No,
again?
because I
Oh,
need the Skyhawk.
It'll return to the hangar.
Are you doing? You're doing this one and not the Cobra
I could
Trooper?
do that one. I could do that one again
Okay,
instead of the Trooper.
Yep. Then it would return to the thing.
Right. I
And
think that's just much better odds. So
that would give you 2 recon.
1, 2,
4 recon.
3, 4. Yep.
Because what are the chances you miss a third decent roll in a shot?
Yeah. Right. What are the chances?
Chances?
Very good.
Scott, I swear to God.
Do you want to buy anything?
All right.
Scott?
Well, on the plus side, I control a leader. So I'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 purchasing power.
Nice.
And so I'm going to start by promoting Duke.
Okay.
And that's 6. And then with 7, 8, I'm going to take a service rifle. Now we've got side missions.
All
right.
Oh, the service rifle is going to go in my.
Do we put out the next story mission, or is that afterward?
No,
Everyone's done?
So that ends Scott's turn, starts my turn. So, we're gonna cover up the leftmost card that costs 5 or more, which is Wild Bill, and then we're gonna bring out Scan for the secret location. It's a race against time. The Joes need to find the location of the rare elements before Cobra can power the device. At the start of each player's turn, mine has already started, add 1 Cobra battalion to the lineup. Tracker Tech 6. This isn't going to be pretty at all. And we just went through the end of Act 1, so we're going to add the Act 2 cards into the complication. And we're going to put none out. Alright, so there is the shark, which doesn't really help. Tracker Tech. 6. Okay. So, my hand is a little crummy. So I need to be doing these things. So we're going to start with the Rattler attack. Gonna take the Skyhawk. Why did I think I was going to get more dice on this one? Alright, so going after the Rattler attack, I've got 1 wild die for being a Joe and 3 for vehicles on the Skyhawk. Do I have anything else? No. So I need 2 successes on 4 dice. There they are.
Wow,
There you go.
glad somebody could.
Now,
You defeated a side mission.
yeah. So I'm going to play Diffuse. If you defeat a side mission this turn, -1 threat. Then, spent that. This goes back to the hangar. So then we're going to send in a Joe. Again, tech and martial arts. I got nothing. Oh, that's why I thought something was going to stick around, I guess. These aren't going to help me. No one else can help me, so I'm just rolling and die and hoping to get lucky.
Oh, man.
Yep. I think that's why I wanted
The other one?
Yeah. All right.
Well,
So
In
this
hindsight,
one.
yes.
Hmm?
In
I got-
hindsight, yes.
I got confused. So I'm gonna discard that one because it's part of a successful mission. This guy wasn't. Comms is not gonna. Maybe the comms will help me. Let's find out. So my spending power is a whopping 3. So as much as I feel the need to sort of replace the card that I just got rid of, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, the shark will help for side missions. So let's pop that one out.
Torpedo.
All right. So now,
Goes well with the shark.
yep. All right. End of the turn. I gain 1. All right. Eric, it is the start of your turn. So a couple things happen. With Major Blood, we're going to cover up the leftmost card that has a cost of 5 or more, which is Torpedo.
Well, he was nice.
Yep.
And then you're going to gain, at the start of each player's turn, add 1 Cobra Battalion to the lineup.
I can do nothing about any of that. All I can do is buy something worth 2.
Well, you can play
4.
Inspiration.
Yeah, okay, I can play Inspiration. Does anyone have a leader?
Yep.
Nope.
Okay, I play Inspiration.
I'm going to ask a dumb question.
Sure.
Should my upgraded Duke have been put on the top of my pile or just thrown into the discard?
I at one point knew that answer. So we're going to have an exciting moment as I look something up.
And I asked that because I screwed up and didn't put my Cobra Trooper
Yeah.
that was out into my discard. So
yes, you put it on top of your deck as usual.
Okay. All right. So that means we are going to be able to pull him out. He will have been in my hand. Then these other cards going into the deck, and then I'll reshuffle and redraw.
Alright. So the last thing I do is buy something 4 or less. I'm going to buy Cutter, who is 4 or less. Put him on the top of my deck.
Okay.
And that is all I can do, unfortunately.
Blah.
So it is now the end of my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, nothing happens. Then at the end of the round, we gain another complication. And this goes into the red. We're on our way out.
Yep.
All right, Scott.
At the start of each player's turn, add 1 Cobra Battalion to the lineup. At the start of each player's turn, place one Cobra battalion on an uncovered card in the lineup.
On the
Worth 5 or more.
So if we have to
Okay.
cover up one more, we lose.
Ugh. All right. So marksman and vehicles and tracker and tech.
I've got vehicles in my hand.
Oh, wow.
And then I can probably on my turn take out a couple of those battalions.
Well, I can take out Major Doofus there. Because I have Duke, I have Ace, and while I do have my service rifle for side missions, I think they are much better suited to take out Major Blood.
Okay.
Oh, well, here's a problem. Both of these are each player's turn.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to take
so
him
Major
out.
Blood only does the 5 or higher's.
So Major Blood isn't going to do it unless you buy Shipwreck and a 5 or higher shows up. But that thing is going to kill us.
Yep.
On Rob's turns. You got to do that.
All right.
Well, no, I mean if you take out any one of the
or take out
I mean that would just be a holding pattern, but
so here's Shark. Ah, crap. He doesn't really, that's not really worth doing. Shark is going to give us 4 to start. Duke's not going to add anything to this. So I think just send a Joe, a GI, or a single 1, and that'll give me 5 dice on a 6. I mean, I think that's the best I can do.
I mean, what?
Right? What have I missed here?
5 dice on a 6 is not very likely.
I know that, but you said I have to do it or we lose the game, right?
Or if you take out 2 of those side missions.
Of the side missions?
Right, as long as if you take out one that's not covering something 5 or higher. Right, so you could take out the one under the detonator and the one on Jinx, and then only one goes back in. It's not a great solution, but it buys us time.
I mean, do you think you can do the...
No.
Oh.
But on my turn, I might be able to take out Major Blood and another one until we get a hand that can.
Okay.
No, but I also have to deal with. Well, we both. Oh shoot! No, we are doomed. Because you also have disrupt the drone strike.
Yes. So I have to take this guy out.
Or, okay, is there any other way? Tracker and tech. Tracker and tech, and you don't have either of those.
No.
So even if we just throw 4.
So I should do this first. I'll do Duke and Skyhawk.
I mean, I have a whole bunch of Joes I can throw on a mission. If we're going to lose, I could just burn through my cards.
Oh, you have vehicle and tech.
And I have vehicle and tech.
He's got
on
tech
one guy.
too. So that could help against the main.
Vehicle 3.
Okay, so So I don't go after the main. I'll do.
Yeah.
No, I can give it to you on your turn.
Not because most of the vehicle that the best vehicle to use for this only takes one.
Oh, okay. But
So-
it's never gonna get to me.
Well, it will if we can stall
Take these
this other stuff.
Yeah. All right. So I have to take out the drone strike, and my best chance of taking out the drone strike is with Duke and the Skyhawk. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5 dice again. Because if this fails, then we are really screwed.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
that is a success.
So get rid of that.
All right, Skyhawk goes back to the hangar because that's its special ability. Duke is off to the side because he is spent. All right, so now I need to do a side mission up here. Oh, that was a successful side mission. Oh, shit. Okay, well, no, this would be good because I can use this up here. And I'm going to take Ace. Not going to use that.
Right.
I'll use the vamp so I don't waste a vehicle because there's no point. I'll take the service rifle. So that's going to be 2 and 3
Mm-hmm.
against this 2. Not fantastic, but if you... Let's see, do I keep this other Joe around? Or do I throw him in?
I don't know.
I've got 2 Cobra troopers. I was hoping to be able to toss against one of those.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I still think the better shot would be to roll a die and hope against.
Just hope against that.
Yeah, 1 and 6.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go after this first one here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So that's a success there. All right. And that puts the vamp there. And then go after another battalion. And any one skill.
Yeah, so like you could take the killer whale and declare the skill marksman.
Right. Sort of what I'm thinking.
I mean, it might be nice to leave
Oh.
that for me to go up against Major Blood, though.
Okay. So, yeah, should I be taking the shark then?
Well, okay, so
Oh, he wants the shark.
yeah, Eric needs the shark.
Eric needs the shark. Really don't want to waste the Skyhawk on it.
Well, we don't have a whole lot of stuff in the air at the moment.
No. Nope, and the next one's not an air mission. All right, I'll take the Skyhawk. Do that. Throw a Joe in
Vehicles.
there. So call it vehicles. So that's 3 and then 4.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Bart. I'm not playing this game ever again.
Ugh.
All right. And then I got a lot of buying power. That's fantastic. 2, 4, 5, 6. but I'm not sure I should be buying anything.
If you buy something and a 5 or a 6 comes up, we're screwed.
We are. So I'm gonna not buy, because I also don't want to keep clogging my hand with service rifles.
Yeah.
So my hand's already clogged with Cobra troopers that I couldn't defeat this turn. And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Yay.
Yay. All right. So we're going to try to go up against Major Blood.
Hold on.
Oh,
Those
hold
things
on,
happen
hold on.
at the
Yeah,
end
yeah,
of his
yeah,
run.
yeah.
What?
At the start of my turn.
Yeah.
So we get a Cobra battalion back to here.
And at the end of the turn. Okay.
All right. So going to take the Cobra whale. Gonna put Scarlet in it because she's gonna start this mission.
Do you want me to contribute a Joe? Because the way the whale reads is each player on this mission may reveal the top card of their deck and add it to the mission if able.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's not a ship mission. Never mind.
Hmm?
I was about to say.
Oh, yeah. No, this isn't.
Isn't a sea mission.
I'm actually not going to start with her. I will start with him, so he's going to give me 3. So
Can I
5?
hold on? Can I hold up for a second here?
Okay.
You're using the whale. The whale allows 4 people. Never mind. Okay, I'm back on. Plus 2.
So I'm rolling 6 dice looking for 4. I have space for 1 more, Joe, if anyone wants to kick in.
I'll kick in 1 just in case you do need my reroll.
All right. I'll throw in 1 because I don't have anything better to do with them. I can't buy anything, and why not?
Okay.
You're not going to need them on your mission?
I'm going to be taking the shark and only take 1 guy.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
All right. Let's hope that this is enough. So it's a side mission. I tossed your die up here, Eric, if you want to give it a roll, and let's see how we do. 3.
Oh, yeah, useless as usual.
All right. So we defeated him.
Did we get anything for that or no?
No.
Oh, that's annoying.
This sadly is going to go in here. Spent these. All right. So now, gonna take the vamp. No. We're gonna do this in the right order. How much spine power are you gonna have?
Okay, so if I read the shark correctly, I get +2 wild skill. Do I have to pick one?
No. Whatever skill you're going for.
So it's 2, and I get the tech, so that's 4, and then I get 2 from Cutter, so that's 6 dice, correct?
Sounds right.
It ain't great, but all right.
All right, so I need to defeat 2 of these.
No, only 1.
Well, he's gonna put 1 more out. I mean, okay, so you're right. All right, so I'm gonna.
Eric, don't forget to take your card back or discard him.
All right, so I'm gonna go up against this Cobra battalion. I'm gonna send 2 Joes to do it.
At the risk of not having anything to do my turn, I will send one in as well.
You can't. It's not a group mission.
Not a group mission. Never mind.
It is a side mission,
I will stay home.
and you need that, so I can't take it.
Oh, hey,
Oh, hey.
that's pretty damn good.
All right, and then I'm gonna burn that. And then Scarlet's gonna come out. She's gonna start a mission. When she starts a mission, I can get rid of something in my discard pile.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to get rid of that. She has martial arts 2. This stupid game. Whose idea was it to play this game? All right, and then I have a purchase of 4.
Major Blood is not out anymore, so
Yeah.
you can buy something.
Hard as it is to believe, I'm gonna buy. All right, I'll start by buying Shipwreck and Polly, and then I will take my first service rifle of the game, which might not be the right time to do that. They go here. These go into my discard. I did not get this, so threat goes up by 1. All right.
You guys are putting a lot on me here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's finish this off. I'm gonna send Cutter in the shark. So the shark gives me +2/+2, so I get 4 for that. And then Cutter gives me this thing is tech, so Cutter gives me 2. I get 6 dice with a target of 6. We have to turn over the complication.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Search and rescue mission, side mission. Okay, who wants to take this? I don't know.
I can't because I won't be able to actually defeat that. I've got no chance of defeating that.
What's the skills on
I
it?
don't know what I'm. Tracker.
Well, I don't have it in my hand. It won't go off until the end of Eric's turn if Eric takes it to his next one, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
No.
Okay. Don't think it matters because I think we're done. All right. Oh, okay. Wow.
Crushed it.
Wow. That is an uncommon roll for me. All right.
Because the game just wants to, put that carrot out in front of us and
Yep.
Yeah, it just wants to
we've got
prolong
a chance.
All right, so our threat's going to go down 2.
Okay.
And then each player draws 1 card.
Okay.
Ooh, that's okay. That's good. I think maybe.
Yep, it made a difference for me.
did not make a difference for me.
Well, you can buy more. You could go up, try to defeat the search and rescue mission now.
Yeah. Or I could try to uncover something.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. That was big. That was definitely big for us. We needed to get through that. Very well done, Eric.
all right. So that's that. Now what the hell am I going to do? Do I simply go after a Cobra battalion, I guess?
Yeah.
What is my buy pattern? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm going to go for Wild Bill, see if I can get him. So I'm going after this Cobra battalion. And I guess I'm just going to throw everything I got at it.
Sure.
3 guys. So that's 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. I got nothing else that helps me.
Yeah.
That was balance. That was the universe balancing itself out. All right, so that's not great. So I can buy Halo Jump utility. Target player may add 1 Joe to the mission and ignoring. I'll take that.
Yeah.
And then on my deck, and all this in the discard.
Oh, the tomahawk. All right. So the search and rescue does not go off because you only just got it. There's no story stuff in play. So end of round, we're going to get a complication. And then we're back in the red.
Awesome.
Okay, Scott.
All right. Well, new mission comes out, and our next mission is Snake Robot Attack. Cobra left a nasty trap for the Joes. System neutralizer armed cloaking equipment emerged from the walls of the caverns to vaporize the team. It is a tank mission, 2 complications. At the end of each player's turn, they gain 1 Cobra trooper. That's not fun.
No.
And it is a 6 tech stealth. Very simply, fail, go up 2, win, succeed, go down 2. All right, so let's see. I got a trooper in my hand. Ram comes back into the hangar. And so my turn is going to be pretty darn simple. I'm going to take the vamp. I'm going to throw a GI here, and I'm going to try and take out my Cobra Trooper here since I'm going to get another one right away. Just hoping for a single success. Yay! All right, I have a diffuse.
Yeah.
So I defeated a side mission. So -1 on the tracker.
Which we need.
Yeah,
Yep.
we do need. And I also had a second effort in my hand, which is not going to be helpful since I rolled well. Get nothing there. I have 1 buying power. Not going to be able to buy anything.
Do you
My
want
turn
to
is
get
over.
rid of the GI?
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. Get rid of the GI. Bye.
Oh, yeah, I think I'll do that for myself as well.
And at the end of each player's turn, they gain a Cobra Trooper. There you go. All right. So I have got to get rid of this fucking card. All right. So I'm going to take the vamp. Scarlet is going to start this. I have nothing in my discard pile. I'll play the service rifle because this is part of a side mission. So that's going to be 3 dice. I have second effort, so I'm going to just go with the 3.
Without using your drone and shipwreck.
Well, the drone won't help. I could... with shipwreck. No, because I'd like to...
Do something else.
Right.
I hear you.
There we go.
Hey!
Good
All right.
job.
So we're making... I want to say
Now-
progress.
You can't do anything against my side mission. I have to start it, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think we're in
so
trouble
now... Yeah, the drone... the drone isn't really going to help. So what do I got? This is a 6. So I can't do that. Well, was it 6 tech and stealth? No. That's not going to work. Okay, so I am looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to purchase.
Let's see, that's a wild. 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. All right.
Stealth and martial arts. All right, so I'm going to try to go against this Cobra battalion. And we'll take the vamp again. We're going to call this recon because it's any one skill. So this is going to be 2, 3 dice. Again, looking for a 2.
Nice.
Go.
Enough.
Buy us a little more time. And then I have nothing else I can play, so I didn't need that. I wasn't able to use this. That goes back to here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to take Wild Bill. What's going to happen at the end? I'm going to get a trooper. All right. All right. So I think that was an okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
I was 1 high, so I'm going to get rid of this guy as well. I didn't need him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Yeah. Discard those. Draw my 5. At the end of my turn, I get a Cobra Trooper. These are becoming a sizable portion of my hand.
Yeah.
All right. So, I don't know what you got going on, Eric, but I do have 3 wild dice and +1 hit if we can take on the snake robot attack.
Well, okay. So I have, unfortunately, 1 character, and I've got the search and rescue mission.
All right.
And he doesn't even match. So I'm spending that. I'll take the vamp because if I don't beat this, we fail,
Yeah.
and that means it goes up by 2, and then at the end of the round we lose. So that's sort of important.
Yeah.
I'm using my service rifle that gives me 1 wild.
Yeah.
I have nothing else. If anyone wants to join in, you're welcome.
This is not a group mission.
Okay, so I have 2 dice.
Bill says you're doing fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Nope. And that is the end for us.
All right, so that ends your turn. Go ahead and buy something, but let's just do the math here. We're gonna fail this. So that's gonna be +2.
We're gonna fail this. +2.
Nope, you don't flip those over.
I'm curious what they are.
Well, hold
They
on.
Wait a minute. All right.
So we fail this, we go up 2 to here. And then we're gonna go up 1 more, so we haven't lost yet. So
Okay.
go ahead and buy something.
I can buy something. So I have 1, 2. I have a total. I have a lot. I have a total of 6. Is there anything? 5. I can buy the tomahawk. Explosives tracker.
Don't forget you can
Any-
promote Snake Eyes,
I can promote Snake Eyes.
which will put him in your hand for next turn, which spoiler is going to be helpful.
Stealth martial arts. All right, I'll promote Snake Eyes.
So it goes to the top of your deck.
That's the top of my deck. The rest go here. Vamp goes back. Cobra Trooper remains. Unfortunately.
And we already went up on the threat for everything. At the red, this goes out. All right, Scott.
So those complications are going to stay.
Yep.
Do we bring out the next story mission?
At the start of Scott's turn.
At the
Yeah, it
sky-
seems to be my turn every time. All right. Grab the rare crystal element. Cobra won't give up the rare elements to power the mass device without a fight. It looks like they've learned from their earlier mistakes. It's a tank, 2 complications, and put the Baroness into play. This mission has +1 difficulty for each mission in the success pile. Well, good thing we haven't passed a lot of missions, but we have passed 2.
So that brings it only to 4.
So that's only a 4. It's any 1 skill.
Yep. But because the Baroness is in play, story missions must be started by a leader.
Yeah. All right. She's got stealth tracker and a 4. This is any 1 skill. And have you added the extra 2 complications?
No.
The bonus is if we succeed, we defeat all Cobra battalions in the lineup. This would be nice.
Yeah.
However, I have no leader, so
Right.
I can't attack the mission.
You could get rid of the Baroness, though.
That is stealth and tracker. I think unlikely. Yeah, that is very unlikely. So I think all I can do is go after one of these battalions.
Okay.
Now I'm in the what do I want to buy, if anything, situation.
6.
I can do 8 dice against the story mission.
But do you have a leader?
I don't have a leader.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I have
go
a
after
leader.
the Baroness and hope to hell I get 1 double, but that seems so unlikely the way things are gone.
So you have to pick 1 skill. Is that correct?
For the mission, yes.
For the mission. I can
For the-
do. I have a
main.
leader, and
But-
I can do
So,
3,
but
6, 7,
You can't start the
8.
mission,
I have a leader.
but you can only start a mission on your turn.
Yeah,
but
not
if
now.
you could throw somebody along, because Baroness takes stealth and tracker. You've got both of those. So if you guys can take out the Baroness this turn, I can probably do the mission on my turn.
You want to try that, Eric?
Okay, I mean, sure. I'm gonna send.
Well, so okay, so Scott's gonna start the mission.
I'm going to start the mission against the Baroness.
Okay,
I got 2 GIs.
I'm gonna send Snake Eyes.
All right. So just the one guy, which is fine if that's your answer. That's okay.
I mean, what else would you do? I can send another guy.
I've got a GI that I got one more GI I can put in.
Yeah, but I mean, what would you do with that one GI if I didn't? If I did, you take a roll. All right, fine. I'll send another GI.
No,
Why not?
no. I'll send it. If you're just gonna put a GI, I'll do the GI because I've got nothing else to do with it.
Right. Either we want Stalker or not.
I want to hold on to Stalker because I can use Stalker as a backup. In case.
I think throwing everything we
Why
got.
don't you throw Stalker in instead of Snake Eyes? You get the same bonus.
Well, okay. See, here's the thing. If I use the Ram and Stalker, then I get 8.
Right. But that's what I was going to do on my turn.
That's what he's doing. Yeah.
Oh, that's what. Okay, so I'll send Stalker. Do I want to hold on to Snake Eyes or just burn him? All right, I'll send Snake Eyes. We'll throw everything we got at the Baroness.
All right. So there's a plan. I got 2 dice. You got a whole bunch of dice.
Yeah,
I get 6. Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's do it.
Got 2.
Okay. Oh, wow.
There you
go. That was too close. Now, it says here, if Snake Eyes defeats a side mission, target player draws 2 cards.
That's right. So you get to choose.
Does that mean me or Scott?
You get to choose a target player to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I think it should
Scott,
be.
do you have more that you want to target?
No.
Could that be you, Rob?
It could be me.
And you're going up against the. Okay, fine. Rob, draw 2 more cards.
All right. Thank you very much. Except.
You drew comms? I give you 2 cards and you draw. Man!
But, okay. However, both Scott and I have comms.
Mm-hmm.
So at least one of us can give you a card.
Oh.
But that will put you at 4, so we can't
Yep.
give you 2.
So I will use comms right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I will target Eric to draw a card.
All right. I got
We couldn't have scripted that. We could not have scripted that.
God.
All right. Take your Stalker and Snake Eyes and get them out of here. All right. So then I've got this left over. I can destroy a couple cards. I'm going to destroy those 2 GIs. Gotta whittle down this deck a little bit. And I have a buying power of 2, 3, which doesn't help me at all, except if I wanted to buy a service rifle, which I don't. So I am done.
All right. All right. All right, so these guys are going to be effectively the same. So
You just got much quieter, Rob.
did I?
Felt like it seems like it. I don't know. Tell me, Eric.
I might have been muttering.
Okay.
I might have been muttering. Okay, so I need to use the RAM. I'm gonna use Recon. I'm gonna use Wild Bill. And I'm gonna hope that this doesn't screw up. We ready?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Oh, nobody ever knocks. Story mission. You cannot use utility cards to affect this mission. Well, guess what? I'm okay with that. A precision strike. Complication. +1 difficulty. Immediately draw and resolve another complication. +1 difficulty. Each player shuffles 1 Cobra Trooper into their deck. At the end of your turn, +1. Do I have a tracker? I do not have a tracker. I can take that. Of course, if I fail it, we lose. So, of course, if I
I'll
fail
take the
this,
one
we
that's-
lose.
I got the
Yeah,
marksman one. Give me the marksman one.
All right.
That's an easy one for me.
Did I take my trooper? I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I put it in front of me. There we go. Oh, no, that's the one that was in my hand.
Yeah. Oh, did Eric take his? Maybe that's who I saw?
No, this
No,
was...
yeah, I put mine.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so we did that.
Explosives or tractor? I don't have either. I don't have any of those. Currently.
I mean, I could just throw 2 Joes at it and hope.
Sure. I mean, or we could come around back around to me. I've got muskrat I can throw at it. Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me too.
All right. So hopefully this is going to be the game changer, folks. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice.
I shouldn't have touched
4,
it.
5, 6, 7. Where did one of those go?
It's only 7 there.
5, 6, 7. All right. Oh, I'm so nervous. Two, 3, 4, 5.
One short, I think.
1 short. I don't have a reroll.
You couldn't use it anyway. No utility cards.
Well, the one in our hand isn't a utility. That's
Oh,
a
okay.
starter card.
Oh, does Wild Bill go off, or because we're in the red, it's now not in the yellow?
We're in the
We're
red.
not. Yeah. When I bought him, we were at the top of the yellow, and that is that. So
That is that.
we fail. +2.
Is
Oh.
there easy mode for this game. I mean, this is very GI Joe, but I just don't think we have what it takes to be Joes. Is there, you know, at the end of GI Joe, they always had those public service announcements, and they did like, "Oh, you're a Joe in training. Is there a Joe in training module? You know,
I don't.
is there
I don't
knowing
know
is
about
half
that.
the battle sort of thing? I want to take that mission because I think we just don't have the right stuff. I'm sorry.
So
I'm so bummed because I had the perfect hand for those upcoming precision strikes I just got. I would have had 7 on a 3. Well.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So I was gonna say that I think, Eric, perhaps there were a couple times when you could have bought Joe's and didn't, but looking at your deck, I'm not sure that that's actually true. I thought you had a lot more supports than
I tried when I could.
Yeah.
It kept on. I kept on. Like when the opportunity came up, it would be covered by a battalion or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, we did have a long stretch where that was a problem, and if just one more hit, all of these would have been wiped out. It would have been a complete game changer. Indeed. But oh my word. Thank you guys so much for playing.
It's fun.
I have been enjoying this game. I might have to look at some of the expansions.
The nostalgia makes it a lot more fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I remember this. I mean, I don't have nostalgia for Lovecraft.
Right.
But I have nostalgia for GI Joe. And it's all that sort of, this feels like a GI Joe mission.
Yeah.
And if you remember the series, they always had these epic episodes. It was like a 5-part series. I mean, and the Joes would be losing like crazy.
And that's literally what this scenario is based on, a 5-arc episode of the cartoon.
Yeah. And it's like, it feels fun, but we ain't great at it.
I think we're close. Yeah. I don't know what it is we're missing. And for me, at least, it is a game that is making me want to figure it out. Right? I'm not. I mean, Scott, maybe you're getting just a little more disgruntled than I am, or a little more frustrated. Well, I'm not sure, but I feel like I want to keep playing this to figure out what is it. What's the thing I'm missing to get this to happen?
So I have first a question. Probably 2 questions. One is the first story supposed to be the easiest? Do we know? So. Okay.
I don't know.
And the second one is, do the cards, the main story missions come out all in a row? Or is there...
So the way these decks are built, I'll show you over here on this mission 2, right? So the way these are dealt is you have 4 or 5 random Act 1 cards.
Okay.
And you choose 2 of those, and then you put the act ender on top of, or at the bottom of that, right? So you're going to have 2 out of 4 or 5 random ones, and then a fixed finale, act finale, and then 2 random 2s, and then the fixed. So there are always going to be 3 cards that are always the same. And they're always going to be the 3rd, 6th, and 9th story card. And then the ones in between will be a little random.
Here's your answer, Eric. There's a thing called expert mode. We're not even playing with it.
Yeah. I'm not thinking about that at all.
So we're already playing Saturday morning cartoon mode.
Yeah.
So it's. I was gonna say this game compared to the game you and I played, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
We were very slow tonight at working through the story missions.
Yes.
I felt, and one of the things we didn't care too much about before was losing story missions.
Right.
Now, granted, if Under the Sea comes up and it's like, oh, +1 difficulty for every failure in the pile, that's certainly an issue. So there is sort of this balance,
right,
of good and bad, but I think you've got to be not afraid to fail a story early on just to move through and get yourself through the story. Because the longer it drags out, the worse things are going to be for you.
Yeah.
I think that is the key. I think and you keep on hitting these ones later on, is the difficulty is how many story missions you've completed. And it's like, so that means completing story missions isn't always great.
Right. Yeah. And I do feel that there are a couple times where the failure was legit bad and we were right to avoid it. But I think particularly at the beginning, I don't remember what some of the first ones that we had, but like add a face down complication to the next story mission.
Yeah.
Like that was fine. And putting the Baroness into play probably wasn't as big a deal because you have to take a little bit, but you defeat her. So you know what, Scott, I think you are right. And in the hopes of playing this again, we should hopefully learn from that mistake, which would be a novel trick for us. All right, my friends, I want to thank you so much for playing along with me. I want to thank everyone who watched along on stream. If I was able to get this up on YouTube and you watch it there, yay me. But yay you too for sticking through this and watching us lose. I enjoy this game, and as always, it's much more fun to lose this game with friends than to lose it all on my own. So thank you guys for being with me for that. Have a good night, everyone, and yo Joe.
Good
night.